All right, I am Brian Ing. Welcome to Brian Ing doing his thing. Today we are checking out Day Day Fast Food. It is right around here where they have the food basics off of Merivale. We've gone through a lot of different places, but they say that they have authentic Asian food over here. We'll be the judge of that. But this is basically it. All right, one of the first things that you got to know about this place is it's actually quite inexpensive. Everything here is less than $15 a piece per plate, and we're going to see how big each of the items are. And then they also have a secret Chinese menu. So this I didn't realize until we started speaking to her in a bit of Cantonese, and the owners here were able to show us their secret Chinese menu. If you ask politely, they might be able to show you the Chinese version of their menu. However, a lot of the food is already geared towards North American tastes, so you might have to ask if they have other options there here as well. So it's a very small place. It's mostly for takeout. However, right now it's not too busy, so you can possibly eat in here, but there's only space for probably around maybe at the most 10 people. This is right beside the food basics, so it's a really easy place to get to if you want to have a quick bite to eat. All right, the first thing that we have here is the Singapore noodles, and I've always get the Singapore noodles whenever I go to a Chinese restaurant. You'll notice here that it looks a little different from the other ones. One of the things that you have to recognize here, and I recognized it immediately, is the size of the shrimp. So the size of that shrimp is gigantic from what I've seen from other Singapore noodle places. But taste is the king, so let's check this out. A little heavy on the cumin, however, the consistency is really good. For the amount of money that you're paying, it's a little less than 15 bucks for that dish, where I think this can actually feed 2 people. So this is still quite a deal. My only complaint is a little bit too much cumin in it. Next up, we have here the broccoli and the beef. And for the presentation of it, it looks almost exactly like a homemade broccoli and beef that you'd have at home. The broccoli is very nice. You can see that it's pretty much fresh. There's no yellowing or anything on it. The sauce is great. Nice beef gravy goodness to it. Also, the broccoli is just cooked right on cue, so it's still got the freshness of that crunch. So it's not overcooked, it's got the crunchness, but it doesn't taste raw either. You know that taste that you kind of get with when things are raw? It's just cooked right perfectly. Beef is pretty good as well. This is a very staple in Chinese cuisine, so you can check that out with some rice. Eating it by itself is okay, but you have to have that with rice. So this is actually from the Chinese menu, and this is the spicy beef plate. It's a combo that they have there on the secret menu. Oh my god, that's like that barbecue beef flavor to it. Spice, I told her to get it spicy, but it's not totally too spicy for me. That's worth getting. It's got that coriander to give it a little lightness to it, and the beef is very tender. So you check this out. It's super fresh here, so I'm getting the advantage of eating it here at the restaurant rather than eating it at home. And the last thing that we got here is the salt and pepper pork. I got it because I wanted to get that salt and pepper shrimp, but they didn't have shrimp, so they didn't have the salt and pepper shrimp, so they had the salt and pepper pork. So that was the best alternative. Super hot because it's super fresh. But this is very delicious. You got here the nice light batter on top of it, and pork is nice and tender. We have some good spice to it, but it's not overly spicy. I wouldn't say that anything is super overly spicy here today, but is very enjoyable with a lot of flavor to it. This is a Sesame Bowl. Let's see what's inside the Sesame Bowl. It's fresh, so it's like still hot right now. This is red bean. Fresh. This is really good. Order it if you have the opportunity to do so. Hot. So hot. Overall, great deal. They have a lot of stuff here, all for a really good, decent price. Check them out. They're really close to, if you're in the Carlington area. So that does it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and check out this place if you have the opportunity to do so. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.